Good morning and welcome to today's presentation. My name is Stella Sigana, owner and founder of Alternative Waste Technologies. 600 million people in sub-Saharan Africa rely on dirty fuels. This is firewood, charcoal, and kerosene for cooking. And at least 14,300 Kenyans die annually from health-related complications as a result of indoor air pollution. This includes chronic chest infections, lung cancer, eye irritations, pneumonia, amongst others. 85% of the population in Nairobi and in urban areas in Kenya live in informal household settlements, earning between $3 to $5 a day, and at least 50% of their income is spent on cooking fuel. Our mission is to provide affordable, healthy, and environmentally friendly agro-waste charcoal alternatives across Kenya, therefore mitigating against climate change and deforestation. Our vision is to be the preferred supplier of affordable and quality charcoal briquettes in sub-Saharan Africa. Important to note is that we do make use of agricultural waste, which can be turned into a completely environmentally friendly source of energy through briquetting. The market size and demand for traditional charcoal in Nairobi is ever increasing. For every 1% rise in urbanization, it results in 14% increase in charcoal consumption. For instance, Nairobi's population grows at an annual rate of 4.15% due to urban migration, and 82% of the charcoal produced is consumed in urban areas. Nairobi currently has a demand of 2.4 million tons of charcoal briquettes annually, and this means that 135,000 hectares of fast-maturing tree species are needed to meet this demand. 60% of the population in Nairobi lives in informal settlements, and therefore, this is a whopping 591,000 households in informal settlements. Economically, the charcoal industry is highly unregulated with poor policies and guidelines to guide the operations. And market research has therefore shown that out of the charcoal business, at least 32 billion Kenya shillings is generated annually in the charcoal market. And it employs at least 1 million people on part-time and full-time basis across the value chain. AWT has also grown tremendously through our current strategy, which is between 2017 to 2018, we've been able to experience a 30% organic growth, purely focusing on one sub-county. That is Lang'ata sub-county within Nairobi, which has at least 35,000 households. In 2018, we've been able to supply at least 714 regular households in Kibera slums. Our core functional structure includes marketing through employment of sales agents, operations through procurement of raw materials such as rice husk, charcoal dust, and starch powder, that is cassava starch powder from agricultural farms. Our financial payment model is through M-Pesa mobile payment platform, the pay-go model, and the bulk discounting. Our value proposition is to offer affordable, waste-free, and top quality, which of course is the acronym for AWT. Our price is 50 shillings per kilogram, compared to traditional charcoal, which retails at 100 shillings per kilogram, and paraffin, which retails at 90 shillings per kilogram. We've been able to prove that our briquettes have consistent heat and they burn longer. In the competitive landscape amongst the many charcoal producers in Nairobi and in Kenya, in Nairobi, we've been able to position ourselves as being producers of low-priced and healthier charcoal briquettes. Our business model is purely an informal settlement market niche. It's purely for informal settlement market niche. We have a B2C business model that focuses on individual household units, and a B2B business model that focuses on informal schools as well as street food vendors. We ensure that we provide our young people with a lifeline through career progression within AWT. And this means that once the youths come in as employees, they're trained to become franchise owners through the option of employee buyout for prospective franchises. And we also offer on-job training and career development. At the establishment of the distribution point, it begins by being 100% owned by AWT, and finally, over a period of time, it becomes 100% owned by a franchisee who is one of our employees. Our scaling strategy is such that, one, through increased production, we've been able to increase our production of charcoal briquettes. Our previous production was at 350 kilograms per day using a single-phase extruder briquetting machine that was manufactured locally. We've currently been able to import a three-phase commercial briquetting machine that produces 1,000 kilograms per hour. And what this means is that higher production enables AWT to aggressively expand its market reach and therefore reach its impact. Our second strategy is to increase the market share in Nairobi County over a period of 5 years. Nairobi County is divided into 8 sub-counties, and we are only in one, that is Lang'ata sub-county. And therefore, through increased production, we'll increase our market share in the 131 informal settlements around Nairobi in the entire 8 sub-counties, therefore reaching 80,207 households and having 32 distribution outlets in Nairobi County. We do have an experienced team with local expertise that brings our business to success that we are proud of. I am supported by an administration and human resource person, that is Nyamagesa, Emmanuel, who is in charge of partnerships and strategy, Eric, who is in charge of marketing, Moses, who is our consultant agricultural engineer, as well as Henry Musa, who is our accounting and financial consultant. We do have a team of sales agents who are our brand ambassadors on the team, as well as our production team. We are looking to raise $250,000 in a combination of a grant and a loan to fund the business expansion. This funding will be used to take care of operations in terms of the whole production unit, human resource in terms of the personnel needed to help us achieve our targets, and marketing in terms of the strategy that we will use to be able to aggressively reach the informal settlements that have been mapped out within the 5-year strategy. Our return on investment on the funding on the $250,000 that we are seeking will yield a $48,929 interest at a rate of 12% within a period of 3 years, result in improved distribution efficiency by 35%, improved production output by 36%. It will enable us to establish 23 distribution points and have an additional market segment, that is the camps and the lodges. With the injection of funding and capital into our business expansion outcome will be that we'll be able to increase our revenue, total revenue, from $80,853 in 2018 to $9 million in 2021 through producing a whopping 21 million kilograms of charcoal briquettes by 2021, and also generating a gross profit of $4 million, and that is still by 2021. We are keen on our social and economic impact in the communities that we are serving. And this will be achieved through creating 900 jobs directly, 32 distribution points, 80,000 household units will be reached, having a cumulative impact of 3.6 million lives annually, and the household cooking income will be saved by up to 50%, resulting in increased household economic finances by 15%. With your support, AWT will continue to provide affordable and quality charcoal briquettes in sub-Saharan Africa to improve people's lives in thousands of households. Thank you. That is offloading of charcoal dust at our production unit, carbonization of rice husk before and after carbonization. That is the single-phase extruder machine that is used for production. We dry our charcoal briquettes under the sun, under normal weather environment. We package our charcoal briquettes in environmentally friendly packaging that can be recycled. Thank you for your attention.